Yo, what is up, 24/7 Buff Fandemonium? It's your boy Swank. Oh my god, 2 weeks in a row. Are you kidding me? We are back, baby. Back. It is Tuesday night. It's 8:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That can only mean one thing. It's time for the K-Gun Report, brought to you by Buff Fanbase and 26 Shirts. Go to 26shirts.com. Give them all your money. We'll talk about that more later. Guys, tomorrow the NFL schedule drops. There's been leaks, there's been rumors, there's been all sorts of crazy commotions, and we're here to speculate about all of it. We got our schedule predictions. You are going to pick collectively the 24/7 BF's schedule right along with us. Scooter and Jerry and myself, we got some beer bets going. We're going to talk about a little bit of good time news. We're going to talk about our leap of faith. Oh my God. I bet you right now you'd be wanting to watch some sort of intro, but I got to tell you, my computer's still messed up, so we can't take video, but I'm going to bring in these Reed boys right now. Just like that. Right down south, right here. You might know him. He looks just like this guy right here. That's Jared Reed, all the way from about 15 minutes from here. What's up, Jerry? How you doing?
Not too much, just hanging out. Finally got a break in the weather. Got my lawn mowed, which I'm going to mention every week like I did last week. But guys, I'm glad to be here. The schedule, like you said, Swank, will be out tomorrow, and a lot of leaks. We're going to try to talk to see what we think our Bills' final season schedule is going to look like at Highmark, Ralph, Rich Stadium, Bill Stadium,
New Era,
all those. What do you guys call it? Fandemonium? What do you call it? But I can't wait to go over that with you guys. Go Bills.
Hell yeah. There was that video that Thurman put out that the Bills media team put out. I have not had a chance to watch it yet, but I am sure it is awesome, as always. So tell me what a loser I am in the comments for that. Also, before I introduce my boy Scooter Magoo over here, we had some StreamYard malfunctions. So our Facebook event that we made collapsed and did not send, so we had to make a new one. So if you are watching on Facebook right now, which I know a lot of y'all all are, could you please share it around and tell your family, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, hell, tell your ex-girlfriend, tell your ex-wife. I don't care. Tell them. I'm not telling mine. You guys can tell yours. Right next to me right here, it's my brother from another mother, also Jared's actual mother. That's Scooter Magoo. Scott, what do you got?
What's up, Jared? I call it the Ralph. I always have, always will. Yeah, schedule release. It's exciting. It's exciting. We can start making plans after this week. So, what games we're going to, what games we're excited to watch. Obviously, we hope the Bills don't screwed by too many things close together. We like things spread out nice and even and fair. But real quick, I saw a lot of social media. There was a post out there talking about how the Bills have the top 5 easiest schedule on top of top 5 less miles traveled. Hey, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. The NFL is not out there to make Buffalo an automatic Super Bowl guest. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and sucks to be the other teams.
Yeah, sure do, man. I don't know how they can say that, like, strength of schedule from last year, man. Like,
yep.
Okay. Like, we were going through doing our predictions, and I'm like, Baltimore, dude, Kansas City, dude, Tampa Bay, like Philadelphia, what?
Yeah.
Like, Pittsburgh is always, it's a coin flip because they're going to win half their games no matter what, whatever. Like, I don't know. You never know.
When you win your division year in, year out, you're going to play these tough games, and there's no favor at all.
Yeah. I think it's ridiculous. But it's all stuff that we're going to get into. Super excited to be here. Season 6, episode 9. Let's go to the comments, shall we? Right off the get. Our guy, now, we've had this fantasy group chat with a bunch of yins, and Spartan was in there, and there was apparently this inside joke going on with the Through the Uprights guys about Scott's misinterpretation of where this phrase right here comes from.
This is Sparta.
That's our boy Buffalo Spartan. What up, boys? Mafia, mount up. I just like getting the gravel in my voice for that. Scooter, did you know that was a Halo mask that he was wearing?
Yes, I played Halo quite a bit in my college years, and I knew it was a Halo mask, and I understand that Spartan is Halo, but I just like doing it, and I can't stop now. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Won't stop. Good job. I like it. Stick to your guns.
Yep.
Our guy Patrick Hughes, what's up, Mafia? Let's schedule us another AFC East title. I like that. I like it, Patrick.
I actually have a beer bet based on the AFC East title, so we'll get there.
I thought you were going to a beer bet with Patrick, which would probably be a SpaghettiOs bet. If I know. We're also taking beer bet suggestions. We have a couple that Jerry has lined up. And what beer bets are, kids, is we thought it fun a couple years ago to make little predictions and bet a beer on it. It started out 4-packs of expensive beers, such as Other Half. Jerry has done quite well with beer bets, and it's quite expensive at like $18 to $24 a 4-pack. So we made it one single beer per bet, which was a lot easier on the wallet this year. Have we squared up?
Yeah, we usually do. We usually square up during the draft show when we all just buy a bunch of 4-packs, and it usually all equals up somehow.
All right. We got Uncle James right here saying, "What's up, Mafia? Let's talk leaked schedule." We're gonna get all into that, man. I don't know. Some of us buy into it, some of us don't. You know, yeah, you can decide for yourself. Our guy Corey Blaine, another Tuesday night, another K-Gun. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Schedule drops coming. Can you smell that Buffalo football in the air? Sorry, I gotta take a breath. Jesus Christ, Corey, this is a long one. Mafia mount up, no Scooter. This is not Sparta. He actually said ha 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 ha, but I was laughing. So
It made up for it.
Our brother Corey. We got 500 of y'all tuning in right now.
Love it.
Like I said, Facebook got a little crazy. So if you could share it around for a couple guys, you know, a couple guys. We got Berto Rivera Jr. Hello, everybody. Go Bills. What's up, Berto? Berto's an OG from way back. Lori Wynn. What's up, Lori? You might know her as the famous mother of Eli from Eli's Winning Lockdown right here on the K-Gun Report.
Hell yeah.
Patrick's calling somebody a mall cop. Oh, I know who. Scott, tell everybody about your special guest.
So what I do is I have the full beard, and every time I knock the full beard down, I do something with it. You have to. You kind of have to. Whether it's the mutton chops, whether it's the goatee, the walrus, whatever you want to call it. But every time I knock the big boy down, I turn it into something just for a couple days, and then I'll go back to my goatee. But the wife is not a big fan of it, but I like the little stash look here, and plus, if the microphone fits perfect. Right,
Yeah,
a little opening there. So
like surrounding the mic. It's like just nestling.
Well, I told my wife, I go, listen, Al, people that can't grow beards, they would love to have the opportunity to be able to do what I can do when I take it down. And I take full advantage of it. I just don't shave it down to what I want. I enjoy a little bit of the options that bearded people can have. So you do it every once in a while.
Hey, man, let your freak flag fly, dude.
But thanks for the love and the comments. A lot of people are liking it. So I might keep it a little longer.
Hey, man, do it. Doug says, hey, everyone, time for the best hour plus of the week. I love it. What up, Doug? How you doing? I got this little heater I got to turn off over here. Damn, it's hot. Jamie, Uncle James saying Hairston looked good. Yeah, we can talk a little bit about that. I guess that's something Scott and I were trying to say, like, what's been going on? I guess rookie minicamp. We could talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah.
Corey says, Scooter, I must ask you a question.
Fire away, Corey.
I like it. We got Josh. What's up, brother? How are you? Hey, let's go Buffalo.
Love his picture. He's got the Notorious Diggs picture shirt on. Love it.
I think he was one of the first ones that bought that before the internet shut it down because of his likeness.
Mm-hmm.
Lori says Eli likes the Italian brain rot. I don't know what that means. Can you clarify, please, Lori? He said, look at that mustache, Scott, making a bold move. That's right. He's so brave, our Scott. We got Debbie Emerton. Go Bills. Cheers,
hey, Debbie.
Debbie, how are you?
Hi, Debbie.
The amazing Paulette Brown. Good evening, my Mafia family. Let's go Buffalo.
Paulette.
Paulette, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Doug says, with the gauntlet that are coming to Highmark, not sure how this is top 5 least difficult schedule. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, man. I agree. That's kind of what we're saying. Like, we're going to go through our schedule predictions here. And again, you guys are choosing for the Mafia, everybody in attendance here. So please be thinking about what you're thinking about.
Yeah, you will see when Swank pulls up the image that we have our picks and then we have the fam picks. So you guys, it's going to be a collaboration between you all, and we'll figure out what you guys want. And then obviously when the season schedule comes out, we'll compare.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the way we did it last time was like the first one that had 3.
Yep.
The first one that has 3, whatever. If you're like, I think Miami's playing Miami, whatever. It's Miami.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Bam. Buffalo Spartan, no hate, all love. Spartan, we love you, dude. We love you. Let's see. Patrick says, who cares if it makes Scott feel good? Let's ride. Oh, let it ride. I thought he wanted to. Never mind.
Mustache ride?
Yeah, dude, he rocked the shit out of it. Some people cannot rock just a solid mustache like that. That is like Ned Flanders if he was a Corey said the stash is fucking epic. Where does the line for ride start? There you go, man. You're just getting all. I mean, guess what, man? This whole show, we're not doing schedules. We're just talking about Scott's mustache.
I'm gonna put the damper on everybody. There's only one rider for this one.
Yeah, that's right. Back off.
You both raise your hand. Only one.
What's the
ticket
mustache
unsold.
ride? What's that from? Super Troopers.
Yep.
I want one. I want one.
I found one.
Cincy is cool, but they don't start winning till week 4. Would rather match up against Baltimore, says
Yep.
Uncle James. I like it. Mall Cop or Farva? I think it is a little Farva, Patty. I'm in with you, man. I think Farva, leader of Cola. That's where I'm
Leader
at.
of Cola.
All Super Trooper comments tonight.
There you go.
Oh, it's looking forward to the season. It's going to be great. Yes, the last one. The last one. I think the Ralph, man. I don't know why, because I grew up with it, the Rich Stadium, right?
Mhm.
The Ralph just feels right to me. I've been thinking about that since you said it.
Yep.
Like, I think the Ralph is the one that just hit me right in the noggin. I said a liter of cola. Yeah, Super Troopers comments all through here. I love it.
Here we go.
The amazing Alan Lartz. What's up, everyone? Let's go, Bills. Heart.
Hey, Alan.
Football. I can't see that one.
Buffalo.
Chicken wing? Buffalo.
Heart.
Buffalo.
Football. Buffalo. Beer. 100%.
Nice. Thank you. We got Church Boy Rag with the thumbs up. Thanks for joining in, my good sir. Appreciate you.
Welcome. Welcome.
We got Patrick Hughes, Dale Earnhardt, Smokey, and the Bandit.
Dale Earnhart.
Listing off. Man, yeah. Please, if you feel like Scott's mustache relates to anybody close to you, just throw their name out there. It's great.
Hell yeah.
Spartan takes 4 months. Man, you guys are killing this in the comments, man. Appreciate all of you guys. Big Papa Bill, can we finally get the 1 seed our last season in Orchard Park? Go Bills. I like that. I think so. At first, I thought you were going the first pick in the draft. I don't want that.
I mean, but come on. I mean, that's the way the story would be written, right? We have our season finale at some point during the regular season, and then we end the Bills era at that field with 3 home games to make it to the Super Bowl. That would be something else. But I mean, we can will it. Keep talking
That
about it.
wouldn't be 1 seed though, bro. That wouldn't be 1 seed. We'd have to go to the 2nd seed to have 3 games home. So
Yeah.
that's a different way to look at it. I think being a 2nd seed and having 3 games at home would be awesome. Give
Yeah.
everybody a little chance to get to that playoffs.
I'm at just do it.
Just do it.
Don't care, just do it. But I love the conversation that it's breeding. We got Cookie in the comment. What's up, everybody? Late again tonight. No worries. We're still
Just
going
on
through
time.
comments, saying hi to everybody.
Hey, Josh, don't worry. We start at 8:30 now, Josh, so you're not too late.
Yeah, you're not late, dude. Yeah. We got Irene Bessie. What is up? Happy belated
Mom.
birthday to Jared and Scott.
Thank you, Irene.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
my brothers. For I mean, 54 looks great on the 2U. My boys have Mother's Day birthday here, and happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
Hey,
Happy
Mama.
Mother's Day to you all as well.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Let's
The Andy
see.
Reid. I like that. Oops, sorry. Ahead of time.
Lori, Italian brain rot equals the video with the rookies on Buffalo Bills social media today. Since you haven't watched the videos yet with Thurman, check the brain rot. Gotcha. Topical. Lori's ahead of it. Anytime Lori just says anything, I'm just gonna put it up and be like, "See,
Do it.
Follow her.
Thanks, Lori. We miss you guys. Can't wait for your the whole in-season interactions with Eli and Lori. Bills in Brazil. Don Bastine says,
No, Kansas City got that spot. The Chargers are hosting Kansas City. Brazil football game. Week 1.
Yep,
I-
right off the bat.
I saw a great post today from our glorious 26 shirt leader, Del Reed. And it was great. He said, I don't care for the Bills to be international at all and take away a home game in the regular season when all 17 games matter.
Mhm.
If you want international stuff, this was a great solution. Preseason, ship them all over the world for preseason.
I saw this.
Play some games, do some meet and greets, glad hand everybody. You know, you get the word out, you do whatever, and then you take care of business back here.
100%.
I love it.
And the starters aren't playing, so they can mingle with the people in the crowd and all that stuff. I mean, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
all I think it solves everything. Will it happen? No.
Nope.
But, you can dream. All it says, the new
NFL, if you do that in the preseason, you can also jack up the prices because it's limited time that these guys are going to be able, the fans outside here are going to see these guys play. So you can jack up the prices and not have those family day prices at the Ralph.
There you go.
There you go. Also, NFL, I thought you were going NFL No Fun League. I thought that's good. Paulette says, the new stadium looking real good. Can't wait when they finish next year. Yeah, man, it's coming right along. It's crazy. Let's see.
Looking real nice.
You guys are just killing it, man. Uncle James, they claim we have the 5th easiest schedule, but all of our difficult games are at home. I guess that's why. I think that's something I want to bring up here when we get into the schedule. Are there any games that you guys are scared of at all anymore? Any teams or any game? Like, I'm just not. I mean, there's
going to be tough games. There's going to be tough games, but there's nobody that we should be afraid of.
No.
I mean, Vegas gives a home game 3.5 points. So if that holds true, then if that holds true, then our toughest games are the home games, and so obviously they made those games a little easier on the spread. So if you want to look at it that way, that's a great point.
I like it. Scott, you need to rock the stash for the season until the Bills first lost.
It's actually grown on me pretty quick. So
I mean, you're getting a lot of love, dude. I mean, how important is making your wife happy?
Yeah, looking for love in all the wrong places, Swank. There's only one person that decides, other than me, what happens to this guy.
I thought you were gonna get real like machismo on that, and you were like, "There's only one person that decides that's not me." Scott rocking the Andy Reid. Finally,
there you go.
Jared's question or comment there. We got John Johns. Hello, everyone. Go,
Hey.
Bill.
John.
There, I like that. I like the pause, John Johns. That was good. Hey, Paulette's birthday is coming up on Monday, May 9th.
Happy birthday, fellow Taurus.
Absolutely.
Yeah, happy birthday.
May birthdays rock. Man, you guys are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Irene says, beer in mind, stashes are timeless. I like this. I like where all this is going, man. I'm sorry, Al. Al, just remember, it's not my idea. Corey's birthday. Oh, man. Look at all this, man.
Happy birthday, May babies.
Hell yeah. Corey's amazing daughter. Biggest Derelict fan, by the way. 2 favorite artists, Taylor Swift and Derelict.
There you go.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Happy birthday. This whole mustache combo is hysterical. Mustaches. All these new people are like, great. Glad I'm through.
Yeah, what are these guys talking about?
I swear to God. I know it's been 23 minutes of mustache, but we're getting there. Scott, your fantasy team name stashing draft picks.
I actually was today considering what my name would be in fantasy, and it was mustache themed for sure. Funny you bring that up.
All right, here we go. I finally caught up. Paula Brown, fellow Taurus. Mine was the 9th. Happy early birthday.
There you go.
You guys, man. In the Fandemonium family is a Taurus, I guess.
Carlos Williams is a Taurus too.
Fun fact. Hey,
there you go,
guys. If you're ever sitting around and somebody asks you what sign Carlos Williams is, Jerry just helped your ass out right there. We have 2 other things quickly before we get to this schedule prediction of ours. And we got 782 of you hanging out right now live. Thank you so much. Again, our Facebook feed, kick the can, shit the bed. If you could, please share the feed wherever you're watching, and let's grow this and get some off-season fun going on here. Our guy, if you tuned in last week, we had one of my favorite shows to date. We had our longtime friend, Mr. Brad Lamb, ex-wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, and we had his son, Xander Lamb, who is in college right now, entered the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk to the 2 of them together about the combo of their experiences. Xander growing up with a father that was in the NFL, Brad coaching his son who's now pursuing his collegiate and professional career. And it was just like a really great time. And everybody that joined in. You guys killed it, man. It was just so much fun.
It was
and, a great conversation, and we've been looking forward to it for over a year. Probably we've been talking about that show. So thank you so much for tuning into that. But big news for our guy, Mr. Xander Lamb. Jerry, I'm going to let you break it. Just tell him, please.
Xander has committed to Anderson University.
beautiful.
Yeah.
The Lamb legacy lives, baby. That's right. Xander commits to Anderson University. Man, super happy for him. Super excited for his family. Quick takes around the horn. What do you got, Scott?
Hey, that's where Dad went. I know Xander was keeping an open mind about where to go, and it's a beautiful thing that he chose his father's alma mater. But he also chose this because he wants to play football, and this portal is allowing players to find out and scout places where they potentially could make a difference. And any football player out there that has a head on his shoulders and wants to be part of a team does something like this. And this is the good part about how a portal works. We've seen in the bigger schools how it works, and it takes players away, and it's all about the nil with the money and all that stuff. But this man wants to play. He found a place he could do it. We're rooting for him, and we can't wait to get weekly updates from Mr. Brad or Xander, however it happens. But we're excited for him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Jerry?
Yeah, there's 2 NFL players that have come out of Anderson University. One of them's Brad Lamb, and hopefully there's number 3 in the next 2 years, and that'd be one sweet story right there. But Brad mentioned Xander back when he first came on, has been a supporter of his son on the show, and we have too. And it's just exciting news. It's not only for Xander, but he takes his family with him, like he said last week. So this is a big thing for the whole Lamb family to get an education first, but then to play football for his dad's old team and, bring them success. And I can't wait to follow him there. Hopefully you get to buy so we can come up.
Like I said, the big Lamb, the whole Lamb family, like you meant to say the whole damn family. The whole damn Lamb family.
Whole damn Lamb family.
No, Black Betty.
Speaking of that, man, yeah. Spartan puts this out. Congrats, Black Betty. Our guy, I think was it Chris Christian?
I think
it was Chris Christian, man. He had the comment of the whole show last week. He said that Xander Lamb should do karaoke and sing "Oh Black Betty, Xander Lamb." That had not left my head for a whole week, dude. I love it. I love it so much. It was so funny. All right, that, and then we have started our Leap of Faith event that we do yearly. It is based around helping a local family to us, which we're from like the Finger Lakes region. We also would take suggestions from everybody. We've already picked our family and our cause, if you will, for this year. And I'm going to let our guy Jerry tell you a little bit about that. You guys have been raising a good amount of money, and we appreciate it. But
yeah, we're pushing the $500 mark right now, which is sweet.
This year's Leap of Faith, we're doing for Daniel Green and the Green family. Daniel's currently in the hospital right now, fighting and recovering from Guillain-Barré syndrome. I say it wrong every time I do it.
You said it good.
He's got a long road ahead of him, but he's got one hell of a supporting cast behind him. He's got an amazing support system, and we're trying to help support him and his family in this time of need. Sometimes we're just dealt a shitty hand, and having good people and supporting casts around us can help us get through the tough times. And that's what we're here for. If you'd like to donate or participate in our raffle, see our pinned posts that we have on top of each of our social medias. They're pinned. Go visit that. There's a GoFundMe, and then there's a donation raffle that we're doing with number 22 Fred Jackson jerseys up for it. We have a Gabe Davis 8x10 given to us by my brother-in-law Pete, and then we have Seneca Farms and Corner Coop, who donated $25 to donations to their stores in Penn Yan. So local support too. I want to thank everyone who's already, like Swank said, participated in it and gave us those $10 towards the raffle, but also went to the GoFundMe and look it up and donated there. So a much appreciation there. And I know this not only means a lot to Sarah and I, because they're our neighbors and they become like family to us in the last couple of years that they've been here. They literally give you the shirt off their back, and they're just wonderful people. And I know that the Greens will appreciate it too. And like I said, thank you for support already. Next week, Tuesday, we'll do the Pandemonium Wheel of Destiny, and we'll get rid of some of that stuff that we have raffled away. But please go look at the pinned messages up top of our social medias, and I'll go from there. And like we always say, participation doesn't mean monetarily. You can donate, you can share and spread the word, and much love, and send your prayers and good wishes their way. So love Bills Mafia. I'm love that we're able to do this, guys, and I appreciate it.
If you are in the comments anywhere that you're watching this right now, which could be Facebook, could be YouTube, could be Twitter, aka X, Instagram, I have thrown in the comments a link to that Leap of Faith event and raffle that we're doing right now. Yeah, super excited. Thank you guys so much. Also, big thanks to Seneca Farms and the Corner Coop for putting that stuff up. They didn't have to do that. They also donated a little extra to the family, which is super nice to do. They the connection with us is that they sell our FLX Mafia shirts and a couple other shirts that we put out locally. And yeah, great ice cream, great chill environment. Both, I mean, they got the ice cream and the food, and then they got the
best chicken barbecue in the world there.
There you go. There you go. Go on down. You stop down to Jerry's house, and then he'll take you down. But yeah, thank everybody. Thank you for sharing that, participating, whatever.
If you're doing the donation raffle, it's $10 a spot. You can donate as many spots as you want. Like Jared said, those things are up for raffle. So but Daniel's been a fan of ours. He's been he comments quite a bit on the show, and he's a big Bills fan. So speedy recovery, Daniel. We're thinking about you, and hopefully we can raise some money for you to help with the family costs of travel, food, all that good stuff. We're thinking about you.
Also, Pete donated the Gabe Davis 8x10 signed, right? Yep. So big up to Pete. That's Jared's in-law kin, and I actually taught Pete back in the day when I was working at his high school. So great kid, great deal. Good golly, goddamn. You know what time it is, guys? It's time to remind you that we are part of the Buff fan base. Super proud to be. Also sponsored by 26 Shirts. Go to 26shirts.com. Del Reed and the gang got all sorts of great stuff cooking up for you. The freshest threads, the most topical sayings, graphics, good times. And you can help out a family in Western New York. Over $2 million raised to date. It's a great win. I think that was 9, episode 9. That should be around 9. Win. 26shirts.com. Go check them out. We are done messing around. It's 9:01. There's 904 of you tuning in right now. We really appreciate it. And to the stage right now. Oh, I got to cover this up a little bit more. To the stage right now is your 24/7 live stream K-Gun Report schedule predictions. Now, the way that this is going to work, Jerry, Scooter, and myself, we've already picked what we think is going on. There's another column right there. You can see it. 24/7 BF fam. That's for you. So, in the comments right now, I want you guys to A, write who you think we're playing opening week, and B, home or away.
Yep.
First 3 that match, that is going to be the 24/7 BF's answer for their spot. And, we'll see how right you were next week. So,
I like to throw things out there last minute, guys. What do you think if 24/7 BF fam, if they beat us in the actual schedule, I'll pull the names and we'll give a shirt away.
I like it.
Okay.
Yep, I like it. One from the bonfire, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, let's do bonfire. A shirt, t-shirt.
All right, bonfire. Anything off the bonfire? That's a t-shirt. A t-shirt off bonfire. Okay.
Actually, let's make it easy. Let's just do FLX Mafia or the ones that we have, 24/7 Buff Pandemonium logo or the FLX Mafia one, because we already have those right in person. So all over the place.
You will win a t-shirt.
Yeah. Actually, let's just narrow it down to a small 24/7 Buffin.
What we should
The one I'm wearing.
We're going to make it uncomplicated. Just send us your name, your birthday, your social security number, a credit card, your
And the pin on the back
name, and then tell us how many mustache hairs you think are on Scott's nose right now. Right here, guys, you can see week 1, and I'm seeing some answers. Thank you guys so much. I think we already got it. I think there might be some collusion going on in the comments, but the 24 fam has figured out their thing. Jerry, what do you say there?
Yeah, Cincinnati. It's going to be a primetime game. The only reason why I picked that is because I've seen so many social media platforms saying that this is what they've heard. So I understand what you guys got, but from what I've heard, I see Cincinnati playing Saturday night or Sunday night.
Well, I'll say thank you for that beer in advance. And Scott and I will enjoy being one game up on you. The fan base has picked Cincy at home as well. Scooter, if you got that, there you go. You're right in there. Thank you so much, guys. Scott and myself actually picked Miami at home. Scott, what's your reasoning?
It's a division rival. There's a lot of tradition there, and it's our last season at this stadium. So I think the NFL is going to start it out right by having us host one of our biggest rivals. That's the only reason I went Miami, and good get. I think that's a good go there.
I'm there with it, man. I think it's funny that all of us picked home. Is it just because that's what we're hoping, right? Last year, I tried to do a little bit more digging this year when I did this. Last year, I was kind of like, whatever. But this year, I was kind of like, well, what happened last year and the year before, So it was Cardinals at home week 1, right? That just doesn't seem right to me, especially like the last year at Highmark. I know maybe that doesn't factor so much into the scheduling. Whatever master scientists that are in dungeons figuring this stupid thing out. But Miami at home, man, for the love of the game, it just feels like that would be a great way to kick off the last year in the Ralph. You know what I mean?
Yep. I 100%.
I honestly think that the NFL is trying to avoid, at least for a little while, Buffalo traveling to Miami early in the year due to what happened with the heat factor and all the controversy they had to deal with that. So that's why I went home right away.
I like it. All right, here we go on week 2. Guys, put them in right now. I think Don Bastine has already got his vote in. Let's go. We'll go the opposite. Oh, we'll start with you, Scooter. Scooter is going primetime right off the get week 2, as am I. Jerry boy, he got one primer right there in the top of the week 1. He wants Cincinnati and the Bills to just get it going right off the get. Scooter, tell me why you think at Houston Sunday Night Football week 2.
I think I think this is a primetime game no matter where it is on the schedule, but I think the other guys I had primetime are more fitting to be at least mid or past the halfway point. So I wanted to put Houston somewhere, and I find them falling in the first quarter of the season. So this is a great way to start the second week. And Bills miss out on a prime time in week 1. So I think they have to at least have a prime time week 2 because they're going to have 6 this year.
Yeah, I'm right there with you with the 6. I went Cincinnati at home, prime time, same reasonings, pretty much that Jerry and the fan base had for week 1, I'm sure. I think that's going to be the marquee game week 2. What do you got week 2 there, Jerry boy?
So I don't think the Bills can get away from playing in the AFC East in that first 2 weeks. So they're going to play at the Jets week 2.
I like it. Is that a 1:00 game?
Yep, that'll probably be 1:00.
A lot of people talking about our picks for the week 1, and I just want to hit it really quick because Scott and I kind of talked about this a little bit too. The way I feel about it is people are saying, like Uncle James, since Miami baked us in the sun, I hope we play them in a blizzard. People are like, we need the Dolphins in the snow, blah, blah, blah. I agree. I would love it. I'm fine with it. I don't think the NFL is going to do it just because I think that heat stroke game is like way too fresh still. I think it's only, a season removed so far. I think they're going to do it similar to the way they did it last year, and they're going to have Miami come up early and us go down late, and just to avoid a bunch of crap. But maybe not. Hopefully not. It looks like the fan base has picked their pick, and that is at New York Jets week 2. They are agreeing with Jerry. Jerry all the way.
Man, Jerry's on fire. Holy cow.
What the hell's going on here? All right, here we go. Week 3. Get your votes in now. We're opening up the old voting place.
Okay, Jerry.
Right here. I'm saying, man, Jerry, you're going heavy right off that. I like that, dude. It's hard. This is hard, dude, because when I was finishing up mine, Scott was on a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I like that, dude. Shit, I like that too."
Yep.
I wasn't looking what they were doing, but it's like any of these would be great. 3, man. I think Miami at home, bam, the division rival. Let's go. Cincinnati primetime, bam. You're going in 2-0. Why don't we go down to Atlanta? Just make it 3-0. Second quarter 3-0. I love it. That's
why
right.
not? Why not?
What do you think, Jerry?
Yeah, I picked Philadelphia. About that week 3, week 4 is when the teams start to really mesh and get their mojo going for that first half of the season. And I think it's primed up for a good Philadelphia Buffalo Bills game. I don't know why I don't have that highlighted. I would probably see that at prime time. I might have to change that later, but no, that's definitely a prime time game. But yeah,
change it after, but it won't count towards your beer bet.
I got you.
I'll tell you what, we have 9 home games, and other than our division games, 7 of those are tough games. They stacked us as far as the NFL goes. So there are going to be a couple of these big games that are just a 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock game. They did that with Kansas City last year when they were ABC.
Yep.
Yeah, and that'll, I can see it happening because you can't give. I mean, you would think 2 powerhouses like the reigning Super Bowl champ and the Bills, who are constantly in the conversation for however many years now it's been, that would be a primetime game. But I could also see it being a 4 o'clock game for sure. Yeah. It'll be on Fox either way, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, fan base, you are almost a game behind right now. So we got Spartan saying Ravens home Monday Night Football week 3. Corey, we got saying Atlanta week 3. He's in my corner. If anybody throws up one of those other teams, man, this is what happened last year. I'm remembering 3 was like too many. After a couple of weeks, people were like, I don't care.
Yeah, I forget who's being taken. I went with the Jets, guys, because in 1973, when this stadium opened, they played the New York Jets in the 3rd game of the season. I know they played them at home, but I'm going with an away game. That's why I went there.
There you go.
I like it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to give it to Spartan. Give him Monday Night Football. Baltimore.
There you go. I like it.
There you go.
Damn. Right here. Let's see. We're starting back with Jerry. He says at Carolina. Dude, I got beef with you with this game. And I'll tell you as soon as you tell me why you picked it.
No, yeah, I picked it because I needed to put Carolina somewhere, to be honest with you. Looking at what has already been leaked out through the other schedule with other teams, there's only a couple spots where Carolina can land, I feel, and that's it. I think Philadelphia stay on the East Coast, run down to North Carolina.
I want this game to be later, and I put it later in my schedule because I want to go to it when it's cold. That's my whole reasoning. I know that I could probably get tickets. I think my wife and I would like a little get out of winter free card here. Do a nice weekend in Carolina.
I'll tell you what, you go to Charleston and all that stuff. Beautiful. It's a beautiful area. You travel a little bit, and yeah, I think that's a good idea, Swank.
Yeah, let's go. We can make it. Let's see. I need 2 tickets, and then you guys each need what? Like
Scott's having a baby. Then he ain't going anywhere.
I don't know if you guys know, but we're expecting September 11th for number 4. So I will be busy.
I like it.
Yeah. I want Baltimore. Like I mentioned before, there's going to be a handful of games that the Bills are hosting that should be primetime games. They did it to us last year with Kansas City by giving us a 4 o'clock game. This is one of those situations for me. This is a 4 o'clock game for Baltimore. It's I did want them. I mean, initially I thought home opener 2023 MVP versus 2024 MVP. What a better way to start, but I just don't see that falling. The cards falling that way. So I'm going Baltimore. Week 4, end off our quarter of the season.
I like that. The first quarter of the season, I'm looking for us to go, 4-0, especially against this horrible, dumb team that I hate so much, the Cleveland Browns, who had every washed up quarterback or rookie mistake quarterback or whatever you want to say. I mean, I just can't say enough bad things about Cleveland. I hope that they just have a horrible season again. It breaks my heart because I think we were Suffer brothers for a long time. And, here we go, 4-0 at Cleveland. Get this game.
I'll be honest with you guys. I saw at Cleveland and I bounced them around like crazy because I had no idea where to put them. But they have 90 people on their roster. I think 87 of them are are quarterbacks actually. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
All right, we got let's see. Spartan said Panthers. Paulette said, what about the Eagles? I say, why not the Eagles? Give it to Paulette right there. Week 4. She's going Philadelphia at home. That's a big game. That's probably a primetime game.
There you go.
Corey's just being contrarian, saying like the opposite of what has already been. We can't pick Baltimore week 4 too, Corey.
No.
Come on now.
Swank, real quick.
Yeah.
Is there a quarterback controversy by the time we play them?
Cleveland?
Yep.
There's one now.
Guys, I just got an update from the schedule maker over here. NFL Nerd. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. NFL schedule leak. The Buccaneers and the Rams are going to be the Week 13 Thanksgiving night game.
Oh, all right.
There goes the Bills.
I don't know. I had to move Tampa around because I did something else.
Yeah, but you switched them out of that spot, Swank.
Oh,
you had them there at one point, but you switched
that's
them out.
right. That's right.
See?
Right. Okay. Spartan says Cleveland will be week 5. Debbie did a puke emoji with Cleveland. I like that. That might mean we have to do that's 2 Clevelands, I think, for week 5 for them. So I think they're in. Corey said, but we want to ride Spartan, so I'll go to Carolina. Hell yeah, let's go. I love it. Let's all go down.
They weren't getting the hint that it was supposed to be a special time for Swank and Sarah, but okay, guys.
Oh no, man.
Babe, I'm going out with the guys.
Come at. She'll come at. I'm going out with the guys. She'll hang with the.
That she will. She will.
Yeah.
You're right.
I love all this bull honky talk about Cleveland, and you guys picked Cleveland for week 5. I love it. Real quick, if we're just going to dop on that for a minute. Yeah, Shedeur. I don't think Shedeur is going to make the team. I don't. That's just the way I feel about it. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's a whole damn show, Swank. And being a quarterback guy, I mean, I'm not saying I know everything about quarterback, but you're supposed to be a leader on the team. I'll make it quick. You're a leader on the team. You represent yourself no matter where you go. Obviously, interviews went bad. Obviously, apparently he's doing well with what's going on now there, but they drafted a quarterback in the 3rd round, not the 5th, to be a quarterback there at Cleveland. And Gabriel from Oregon, I think, is more than capable to handle the duties. He has been a leader for Oregon for a long time. Unfortunately, Joe Flacco's the guy that's going to start, and Gabriel will be the guy that takes over. It's just the way it works. It'll be a hell of trade bait later on in the season, if not for next year for the Cleveland Browns.
Spartan says Sanders is going to be playing for the Houston Roughnecks next year. I like that.
I mean, people throw out the highest completion stats in college football, but there were a lot of dump offs, and he did have Travis Hunter as wide receiver. So
I'll tell you what,
take it as it is.
You're going to get to see you're maybe going to get to see him in the preseason a little bit, maybe like the 3rd game. I don't know. Like Flacco, do you even need this? You don't need to see him. Like also he's washed. He's too old. He's not. I mean, he had that flash in the pan season, rah Cleveland Brown, and then what happened? Just got knocked out at the knees. 75,000 interceptions in a quarter. It was over. It was just done. Like and if you're going to ride with him, you should have rode with him through till the next season, not trade him or let him leave and then come back. It's just crazy. And then what? Kyle Pickett, like Kyle Pickett's there. Like I don't know. It's just the 5 guys they got in their room. Flacco is the only guy I would trust right now, and that's no like shade towards the real rookie quarterback that they picked early. It's just that. Them's the breaks, man. That's what they're going to be with. And
if they're winning, he'll play the whole season, guys. If they're winning, he'll play the whole season. And you got 2 quarterbacks sitting on the bench watching, which is also not a bad thing. Corey Blaine already has week 6 Miami. Anybody got another week 6 on their
Get us with your week sixes. I think we're back to me. I'm saying New Orleans at home. We're going on the 3-week scheduled toilet bowl games for the Buffalo Bills. If they are not 5-0 after this, I don't know what.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Man, I gave him a tough first 5 weeks. Holy shit.
You really did, man. You really did. And it could be. Who knows? The thing is, none of us know. That's why it's so fun to talk about.
Well, that's why Jared put alternative for his answer there.
Alternative.
I did. Damn it. Instead of ATL. There you go. Thanks,
I got you, brother. I'm going with our I think the Bills aren't going to be screwed like they did last year with 4 primetime games in 5 weeks or whatever it was. I think the NFL is going to spread it out a little more. And I do believe this Philadelphia games, a lot of people think the Bills, it should have been a Super Bowl matchup, and we would have handled them a little better than Kansas City did. So I think we always say the first 4 weeks is a preseason for those that didn't play it. Week 5, you're running on all cylinders. I would love to see the Monday night game, Buffalo versus Philadelphia. I think this is a prime time for that.
I like it. Yep. I like it. If you're keeping track up to this point, Jerry and I and the fam all have one primetime game, and Scooter's on his second at week 5.
Yep.
I think I picked Philly as a primetime game too. I absolutely have no problems with your reasoning. Jerry, what do you got with the alternative pick that you did?
Yeah, I think that our AFC competition is going to be tough this year, and I feel like they're going to want to keep that at the back end. So I feel like they're going to get a couple of these NFC teams out of the way quick and early. And so I just read with Atlanta. Maybe they'll stay down there in the nice weather for a couple weeks and just hang out and get acclimated to the heat. Actually, it's going to be fall. So
Point of order. Jerry's got a run of 3 NFC teams going on right now. Did you do that on purpose?
maybe.
No, you didn't.
I had all away games 8 and all home games 9.
In week 1 through 8 away.
It's just how the cookies crumbled, my friend. That's just
Dude, trust me, I went in there thinking the same thing for a couple of years where they clustered the NFC division together, and there were a couple of years because they've only been doing it for 3 years where they've divided it up a little bit. So it's interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Paulette, they are playing the Steelers this year. Yes.
I actually had them week 4 at Dublin, but Minnesota took that away from us. But
fan base has Cleveland. We're rolling on week 6. Here we go. Let us know. Jerry, you have the reigning number 1 seed.
Yeah, I feel like Scott said, the first 4 weeks kind of are like that preseason. 5, 6, 7 is when things hopefully are jamming up and starting to go. And as Scott had Philadelphia the week before, I have Kansas City this week, and it's going to be the primetime game.
Oh, sorry, Miami home. That is the week 6 picks for the fan base. They already did it up here.
There you go.
You got to double up on that. So that's Miami at home. Yeah, man, that's going to be a crazy game. Good game. You know what? I think historically that game is not primetime, and it's usually earlier in the season, and it's not a primetime game.
Well, the Kansas City has been owned by ABC. NBC finally has it back. When NBC has it, Swank, they do primetime games. So it will be an NBC game. So primetime makes sense.
Word. What do you got on the New Orleans pick here, buddy?
Yeah, I had to put New Orleans somewhere, so they're there.
I like it. Great pick.
Sometimes you just fall into place.
Yeah.
Paulette and I are on the same page, man. I'm thinking week 6. That's about the time you want to go down to Pittsburgh and, Joe Tomlin, what's going on. Aaron Rodgers, he might be high on mushrooms out in the middle of a lake somewhere, or he might be playing football getting crushed by Joey Bosa and Greg Rousseau. We just never can tell. But the one thing that I do know is whoever's wearing that captain QB patch for the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be getting crushed by Joey Bosa and Gregory Rousseau.
Man, I can't wait to see what those edges look like.
Hell yeah. All right, we got the fan base has got Miami. Here we go on week 7. Don't forget, fan base, you got to buy out there too. And to all 1,091 of you tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. And we're We're the K-Gun Report. 24/7 Buff Pandemonium, part of the Buff fan base network. Super proud to be sponsored by 26 Shirts. Chime in, let us know who you think is going to play the Buffalo Bills in week 7 right now. Let's see, week 7. Scooter, that's you, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Buddy.
Yep, I went with a cluster here. I've noticed in the past that sometimes they cluster some of these teams together at NFC. So we went New Orleans. So I decided to go Atlanta. This will be one of our 4 o'clock games, which I do believe will be a beer bet of the over and under 4 o'clock games.
I like that. That's a Nolans.
Nolans.
Atlanta and Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We have Jerry with his first home division game.
Yep.
Here.
7. Holy shit.
New
Okay.
England Patriots. What do you got going on, buddy?
Got to be thrown in there somewhere. I think I know I had a couple runs. I had one AFC East team in week 2. We ran with the NFC. Now we got to start getting to the AFC East games. And yeah, so New England it is. It's at home. It's week 7, so it's going to be about early November. Maybe we'll be going to that one.
There you go.
Hell yeah. They historically don't even start playing the Patriots until like week
12, 14, 15.
Yeah.
My schedule will reflect that. So yours.
Mine does too. Yeah.
There you go.
I said at Houston, man. Let's go. I really like the mixture that I got going on with the AFC, slightly AFC heavy first half of the schedule. I want to know that we're getting our positioning right. Let us do it. And Houston, I'm ready. Just go cream them. Go annihilate them. Okay. I'm done with Houston. Let's see. We got Joey Hatch in the comments saying hello to everybody in the world. How you doing, Joey? Let's see. Week 7, Corey says Atlanta. Yep, so did Spartan. That's Atlanta for week 7. Debbie says Pats. Spartan saying week 8 bye. Okay. Well, there's a vote for a bye. A vote for the Pats. I don't think we don't play the Rams or San Diego this year, do we?
No.
Okay. Yep. We don't play.
We don't go to the West Coast at all.
I'm sorry. The Rams or San Diego. They're both LA teams now. The Rams are the Chargers. Yeah. We don't play any LA.
Yeah, it's a great little plug is we don't go to the West Coast. The farthest west we go is Houston. But then we're right back. So like Scott mentioned earlier, not a lot of miles traveled this year.
Which is fine. I mean, the plane does the traveling, not the players. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like they're running there.
Hey man, I'll tell you what, and I don't know about you guys and anybody in the comments here, but like if I'm flying, like I'm dying, dude. Like I'm taking the next day, maybe the next 2 days off from work. Like anytime I'm ever flying anywhere. It's like coming home, it's like you're just exhausted, dude. Like jet lag's real for me anyway. I know I'm just like a slob, but like no way. Like I'm not going and doing anything. Don't even call me. I'm here. Week 8, I said prime time, and as did Scooter.
Yep.
I got prime time, Baltimore home. I think mid-season point, second quarter. Like, don't you want to just relive that beautiful playoff game that we had here? And it's gonna be a huge game. Absolutely gonna be prime time. So that's me. I'm right there, Baltimore, week 8.
Yeah, I went Cincy prime time. We all know Cincy's late bloomers, so this will be about the time where they start winning some football games. So it'll be a good matchup at this time. And for me, I like the fact that it'll give our Maxwell Harrison some time to adjust to the NFL speed. And these 2 dynamic wide receivers will have their hands full with Benford and Harrison. I think it'd be a good matchup. Playoff preview for sure.
Beer bet. Joe Burrow makes it past week 8.
As far as injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to protect him better. They keep surrounding him with other people and talent instead of blockers. Beer bet. I agree. I think he'll make it past week 8.
Jerry.
I'm going to say no. He doesn't make it.
I'm with Jerry. Scooter might have just got a free beer from the 2 of us, but I think he's been healthy too long. What's it been, like a season and a game?
Yeah. So we're looking at if week 9, if he's not starting, right? Week 9, he's not starting.
He doesn't start week 9 due to
Okay,
injury.
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
right.
not starting, whatever. I mean, but yeah, it's going to be injury if he's not starting.
Write it down, Jerry.
Not
got it.
that we're wishing it on him. Just, this is Vegas, baby. Go ahead, Jerry boy. You said at Pittsburgh, week 8. Got anything else to say about that we haven't said?
No, we play New England at home, and then we're going to stay right here on the East Coast and play the Steelers. Just travel down south a little bit. Halfway through the season, nothing like two good old traditional teams banging heads. So halfway through the season, here we go.
Point of order: 3 NFC games followed by 3 AFC games for our guy Jerry Reed.
Look at me. I'm going primetime 2, primetime 2, primetime.
We got Debbie. Let's go Pats. She wants Patriots here. Let's go New England for week 8.
There you go.
So we're moving on to week 9. That comes back to me, I think. No, did I do this? I started with me last, I think. Jerry, what do you got?
Yep, we're going to throw another AFC East game in there halfway through the season. We finally play the Dolphins, and I think that's a good spot for it.
I like it.
I'm going at Pitt. Generally speaking, the Bills always play someone before their bye week that doesn't necessarily on paper better than them, but they always put up a fight. And I have Pittsburgh being as one of those teams that always put up a fight. So fittingly, before our bye week, we're going to have a tough game against the Steelers.
I like it. I went at New England. Here we are, week 9, finally getting to New England as we tend to do. Spartan wants Thursday Night Football, KC, right here. I like it.
Let's do it.
Jamie, Uncle James got a beer bet for us. It's another quarterback injury beer bet. I don't want us to get the label as this guy, but I'm intrigued. Beer bet: Rodgers injured if he plays. Plays our game? Is that what he's saying? Or plays at Pitt. He hasn't even signed. Does he even sign anywhere?
I don't think he plays.
I think he plays.
Period. All right. Well, here's a beer bet. Rodgers takes a snap this year.
Yeah, he'll take a snap this year.
Okay. Scoop.
I hate to lose. I don't think. Here's the thing. He's not going to be significant, but I am going to say he does take a snap, but he won't be significant.
So you both said yes then?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, contrary to what I just said, does he play? I don't think he plays much. That's where I'm going to go with that.
But it's still,
if at all. I mean, that's
Still
tough.
snap.
I'm going no. Why
There you
not?
go.
Do it up.
All
We'll go no. He retires. He doesn't play or he gets hurt. You know what's going to happen? He's going to go in for one snap and get hurt, and then I'm going to get screwed. Got another beer bet coming in. Corey says beer bet: Bengals versus Bills in Buffalo for the AFC Championship last game in Buffalo. Jesus Christ, that's so specific.
No, I don't think so. They'll meet before then.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know if the Bengals make it to the playoffs this year. How about that?
Oof.
We could do a million beer bets.
There you go.
We got 8 more weeks to go, fellas. We're at 9:30.
Yeah. No, we got like 7. It's fine.
Yeah, we get bye week. My week's a bye week. I don't have to say much.
All right. I said at New England, we're all good. They have Kansas City. Let's go right here. Week 10, 2 buys. And I say New York Jets at home, primetime game. I think Justin Fields, they're going to get like some sort of like that little like warm and tingly feeling about the Jets. Them schedules always do, man. They think they're coming back and they're going to do a little something, and they're going to be bogus by then anyway. So there we go. 2 division games in a row.
There you go.
Spartan says at Pitt, make it so.
Say it ain't so.
Here we go. We're on week 11 already. I'm at the bye. Scooter, go ahead.
They like to schedule primetime games after the bye week, so that's where I had the Kansas City game. Like I said before, NBC is carrying this game. They generally keep this game a primetime game. So I'm sticking with what's been working for NBC. Come back Sunday Night Football game. I love it.
Nice.
I like it.
And Jerry's got New Orleans.
No, Sky, I like that. I like that coming off a bye playing KC on Saturday Night Live. Makes sense. But I already
Saturday
have
Night
KC on the schedule, so I said New Orleans.
Saturday Night Live too.
You said
Saturday
Saturday Night
Night
Live.
There you go.
It's great that you said that whole thing about KC coming off the bye, because that's where I'm at for Thanksgiving week, coming off the bye, Kansas City.
Mhm.
Yep. So we got bye week for the fam there on week 11. What do we got for week 12 for you guys? So I'm Kansas City. Big game, big week. We're there. It won't be like a Thanksgiving Day game,
Nope.
but it'll be a fun one. Scooter, you're at Carolina. That's pretty close to where I'd be okay with going down there.
There you go.
What about you? No, I figure they won't get Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm going to give them a Christmas game. So here's a regular, just rolled run of the mill.
Oh,
There he goes, Jerry. You got Baltimore at home. What's up?
yeah. So I think I'm right there where they're thinking, having a prime time. Thanksgiving is going to be a great week for football. Might as well put either a Kansas City or Baltimore game on the helm there. So that's where the Baltimore Ravens will come into town.
I like it. Here we are, Paulette with the call. Overtime. Our videos are not working right now, and I'm working diligently to try to get it back. But yeah, thank you, Paulette, for being our guiding light. You as well, Corey. We got some people saying the bye week. Who we got for week 12 there? Pandemonium fam. This week is interesting. Scooter's gonna bail out and come back in. Don't you all worry. Jerry has at New England. Scott has New England at home. I have at Miami because, as I said earlier, I think that we're gonna go down for a nice weather game. This is another one, Patrick, that I would consider Patrick going down to when it's cold. Patrick,
There you go.
What do you think, Jerry? Why you got at New England? Any insight, or just had to put it somewhere?
Well, we gotta start playing the AFC East again to close out the season, and I didn't want to cluster all them together, so I started with New England for this last quarter of the season. So at New England,
I like it. Debbie says Tampa Bay. I think that's for week 12. Let's do that. Oh, and so does Corey.
Yeah, Corey says it too.
And then let's see, Spartans talking New Orleans. Let's do that week 13.
New Orleans.
So week 14, this is where I have and Jerry also has
Another primetime
game. I'm going Philly at home. I think that's a huge again, you go Jets primetime by KC primetime at Miami, Philadelphia primetime. I think that's something that the NFL would absolutely do. And we're getting towards the end of the year. Things are starting to get figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. Here he is, the Walrus himself, Scooter Magooter.
Sorry about that, fellas.
You're good, dude. You're good. I'm sorry. I thought Jerry was putting in shit here. So can you throw Tampa Bay in Thanksgiving, Scott, and New Orleans in week 13 for the fan base? We each have primetime games. Scott has the Cleveland Toilet Bowl game. What do you think there, Jerry? Tampa Bay primetime, week 14. You're all about it?
Yep, this is when the Buffalo Bills start really getting after it a little bit and closing out the season. So I think putting some nice competition with primetime so people can see it in the colder time of year. I think it's prime for Tampa Bay. Or Swank, I like your spot too. You got these prime times in this later half of the season, and I think, like I said, Bills are starting to hit on all cylinders, and they want good football on TV. So good spot for them.
Tampa Bay is an exciting team to watch now, guys. They've improved this year, so they're going to be one of those teams. could potentially be hosting or playing in a NFC Championship football game.
Yeah, if Baker stays, okay, Baker.
Which I think he will.
He's got those things. I don't know.
I'm
I
more and more
like him a
here.
lot now that he's not on Cleveland. I like him a lot
Yep,
more.
makes sense. I get it.
Likable dude. Also, though, he's not Josh Allen. He got drafted number 1 overall. He's not Josh Allen. But whatever. Miami's. Let's see. Ooh, Debbie says Jets at home for week 14. Corey says Miami. That would be at Miami. Let's go at Miami for the fan base. And then maybe we can do the Jets home for the next week here. Any input on the Cleveland there that hasn't been said? We're going to rapid fire these next couple of weeks.
No. Again, I think this was one of those fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're all away this week. Is that the first time that's happened? I think it is. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry at Cleve. What is that? CLV?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I had to go somewhere.
Scott's at Miami, missing in action. I'm at Carolina because, baby, week 15. Here we go. That's December. Wife and I hanging out Carolina with Scott, he'll be with his new baby and he'll be very happy. I'll be sending him pictures from the pool and shit like that. So that's fine.
There you go.
Next year, we can plan the trip.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Carolina. I mean, I think this is kind of like one of those games where fill in the blank. Got to put it somewhere. Here it is.
And we're getting 5th easiest schedule, guys. Carolina, Bryce Young looked really good the second half of the season last year, and they gave him some weapons. So this is not a team to just say this is an easy win for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Houston's up for the fan base.
Yeah, I saw that. Got a lot of Houstons.
Where you at? Cleveland again? It's just like one of those things. Oh,
So
hey,
I
buddy.
did that on accident.
I see what you're doing. It's okay.
Mhm.
I got you. Here we go. Week 16 triple prime time extravaganza for the boys right here on 24/7. Let's go, Jerry. You saying Miami at Miami prime time, huh?
Yeah, hopefully that you hate for the success of a different team, but we got to have this AFC East start putting shit together so we stop getting deemed as the easiest conference. And I think Miami might have it, even though they're a dumpster fire. There's been teams that come out of it every once in a while. Hopefully Miami's fighting for something by this time, and they're going to be on the prime time game.
See, I was thinking the same thing with New England, Jared. I thought New England is up and coming. They got Diggs there. They needed a primetime game, and I think later in the season against the Buffalo Bills, which they tend to do, they tend to stack these New England Patriot games come the last 7 weeks, 6-7 weeks. So they're getting a Monday night game.
Oh, I'm with you, but I'm not quite there. I got Tampa Bay at home prime time. It's going to be a killer. It'll be definitely important to both of those franchises, I think, at the end of the season. And we are saying Jets for week 16 for the fan base. The fam.
All right.
Here we go. Christmas week. You got that primetime Tampa Thursday night football game, Scooter.
I like it.
I do. I think funny story behind this. Kansas City suggested to go to the NFL that they want the Christmas games, and Goodell came out and said not happening. He wants to spread the love. And then the very next year, they go ahead and give them their 8:00 Christmas Day. I think we do get it on. We get the second game against Tampa Bay, and again, Tampa Bay is no pushover. They're a franchise that's coming up, and I think they'll be a very good team. So that's going to be a good matchup for the second game of the day.
It's funny. Jerry and I both picked the Jets. I picked away. He picked home. I actually prefer a Christmas Day game. For me, the way I celebrate it works out better for me. I'm sure for you guys, it's not that way. But for me, man, I'm kind of rooting for a Christmas Day game. All of my celebrating with the family's over. Sarah and I are just hanging out. Like I'm in.
There you go
for it. So
yeah, the Reed family Christmas is Christmas Eve, so we'll all be at the in-laws. So
yep,
we got Carolina is the pick for the 24/7 BF folk.
Yeah,
And
and
here
you
we
never know. You might see a Christmas color rush game for that one.
Ooh, could be.
Okay.
I like that. Jerry, I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you.
I hate that Houston's here right now. That's just the way the cookies crumbled. But if Houston's fighting for their division and we're fighting for ours, it'd be good to see. If one of them wins, they win the division. If the other one doesn't, they lose. So I put Houston there.
Listen, all this good fun doesn't really matter. We don't know shit. Whatever. But
You shouldn't make it as obvious as Jared did, though.
I do want to see that I'm trying to do it like last year, the stadium, Jerry.
Yep.
Do you think that these schedules are so goddamn devious they're going to give us an away game for the very last week? Do you think that they're not going to let the Bills Mafia sit in their seats for one last time the very last week of football with an away game? Is it just
You're right. You're right. That's why I said I hated it. I hate that spot. I was ahead of you.
Me and Scooter, we both picked division games. I got New England because that's the way it rolls usually, and he's got the Jets. And there's got to be only one option for the fan base here, the fammy.
Yeah,
I can't figure out what it is at a glance.
it's not Cincinnati. Hold on. I'll tell you. I'll explain mine, guys. And it goes back to how the Buffalo Bills started in 1973, their first home game at New England. Okay, at night. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus, I did it again. God damn it, Swank. Look how quick you are to push that button. 1973 is when that stadium opened, and they played 2 weeks away, and their first home game was against the New York Jets. They won 9-7. We all know that was the year that O.J. Simpson ran for 2,003 yards, record-setting. But I have them sending the Bills out the way that they brought them in against the New York Jets at home.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I didn't do all that research. I just figured that the Patriots, why not? They beat our ass for so many years. Let's beat their ass one last time with our backups before we go on to win a Super Bowl. I love it. Yeah, there you go. There is our schedule predictions. Spartan says, which week is everyone guessing for the Rivals game?
Yeah, the alternate helmet.
Yeah. The Patriots haven't always been in their division. Is that true?
Patriots have always been in our division.
Have always been in our division.
Jets used to be in the NFC.
And okay. So for me, if you're going old school,
I'm sorry. Was it Jets versus Colts? Colts used to be in the NFC.
Colts
Jets
used to be NFC.
That's why the Jets were able to beat them.
Patriots, Miami, and New England have always been the three comrades of the Buffalo Bills.
All right, and the Colts were in our division.
They used to be in our division, but they used to be NFC first, then our division, then they went to the South.
Okay,
and they still have more AFC championships than the New York Jets.
Yes, absolutely. So now that we're there,
AFC East,
any of these guys could be the Rivals, right?
Yeah.
If you had to pick, and I think we've done this before, if you had to pick the greatest rival, not of the last 20 years, not of the last 30 years, of the whole history of the franchise, who is the greatest rival? Who is the one that, like, when you think rival, to me that already dates it back. Like, I mean, the Patriots, yes, the Patriots were a pain in our ass for years and years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dolphins, to me, Dolphins were the team that everybody hated.
Yes. Yep.
And I think now they hate them again.
Yep.
And I see that one of those games. I see that home week one. Shit, do it. Rivals. Let's go.
Swank. The Dolphins had a whole decade where they beat the Buffalo Bills. A whole decade in the 70s where the Bills did not win one game.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's the week. I've seen some alternative jerseys that are pretty sweet, but it's got to be Miami. Has to be.
Yep.
There.
Agree. And I like your idea, Swank. Week one, do it. Come right out firing with our Rivals jerseys.
Why not?
And it doesn't even have to be a primetime game. It can be a 1:00 game against the Dolphins. Bam, wearing those prime times. I like them.
That'd be classic in the sun.
Yep.
At home.
I like it.
I do have one beer bet for you guys, though.
All right.
I do have that Jets game being the last game of the season. It's the last home game. My question for you guys is, it's almost like who's closest? which week, because the Bills clinched it after the Niners game last year, the AFC East. We knew we were playing a home game. Which week do the Bills clinch the AFC East this year?
Ooh. Well, we do have the easiest schedule ever created, right? So week 2. I think we clinched the East by week 13. That's
I'm going 13 too. Swank, you have at Miami. I have New England.
Yep.
One of those games. Us beating New England is going to clinch that East right there. Jared, where are you? Are you?
I'll go 14. I'll go 14.
Okay.
Just so there's something to bet.
Okay. There it is.
Jamie, Uncle James says, I saw a theoretical color rush uniform that had a bunch of silver in it. Do you think that's going to happen? That was just a mock-up. It was a nice one. It had the cityscape in it. It was a pretty sharp-looking jersey. If they don't do the 90s throwbacks, I think that's what everybody wants. I think that's kind of what they're teasing. I know in a press conference they put out that blue helmet that people
were skyline.
Well, the silver one had the skyline too, but I think the blue one they had it just kind of sitting there. I think that's like just to throw everybody off a little bit.
Yeah, it's a custom make. They're not going to do that for all the helmets because of the skyline. So it's going to be something spectacular, shiny, and I think it's going to be one that they've worn before. And I like the silver idea because that's how they started this whole their franchise with a silver helmet. So we'll see what happens.
So it'd be a silver helmet with the blue chart.
Mix it in. Silver helmet with a blue standing buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh man, that looks sexy.
We'll see.
Detroit Lions colors, though. I don't know.
Or white standing buffalo. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever it is, man. I hope the Bills media team has a say in it because they seem to know what's going on. They got the finger on the pulse.
They do good work.
All right, you guys are killing it. Absolutely awesome.
Great night.
Yeah. Here we go. We'll go with a different view here. How about this? Because Scott wanted this view so many times tonight. I'm gonna go with this one. It's 9:50. We went 20 minutes over overtime. We can't do this anymore. There's 1,268 of you watching though, so we really appreciate it. For our schedule prediction show, you will find out tomorrow how close you were or were not. I'll tell you right now, just as a little tidbit before we go through our final thoughts, anybody who sits there and tells you that they know all of this is completely lying. They have no idea. Maybe Schechter gets 1 or 2 or whatever. Like there's not any one person that knows 100%. So don't listen to all that bullshit. Just have fun with it, man. That's what we try to do. I'll start all the way down the line there with my boy Jerry Reed, and he's going to give you his final thought.
Yeah, this is what we're all looking for. We're going to start lining up our tickets and calling our friends and say what game we're going to go to and what we want to do for the season coming up. Hopefully we get them primetime games that we're hoping for, and hopefully the season lines up where the Bills can carry that torch outside out of the stadium with a winning record and hopefully a Super Bowl win to go next across the street and carry on that tradition. We'll find out Wednesday, and then we'll come back next Tuesday, not only to chat about the schedule release and what we think, but also spin that Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny to see who wins those raffle items. Again, check out our social media pages. We pinned everything to the top. Check out those posts to help the Green family out in this time of need. And again, we appreciate everything that's already been put forth for those guys and what comes in after. But appreciate the love. Bills Mafia, love you guys. Can't wait to talk next Tuesday with y'all. Go Bills.
Go Bills indeed. I just threw that link up in the comments one more time. So if you can, please help out. If not, share and spread, man. You guys are killer at that. Our good friend, Scooter Reed right here, who before he says anything, I just want to say this guy has been on a campaign to save the walruses for so long. And I love the dedication that he's done with his lip wear. Godspeed, sir. Final thought.
Final thought is I don't like this camera view, Swank. I didn't realize the double chin I'm supporting, but I guess we'll get over that. No, it is a fan first perspective. You got that today. You'll get it next week when we do our way too early predictions of our final record. But not only is it fan first perspective, but it's support local, and you'll find that the 24/7 Buff Pandemonium and our sister page FLX Mafia tend to do that. This is a local person, Jared's neighbor, that we're raising this money for. $10 a spot. You can jump in as many spots as you want, but it's helping a family in need for sure, and that's it's what the Bills Mafia is all about. So you'll see us pushing hard on our social media pages. Probably it's been every day, and we're going to continue that because there's a lot to give away and there's a lot to help out. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. And 24/7 Buff Pandemonium, guys. It's on all social media. Same with FLX Mafia. Join us, share us, tag us. That's the only way we grow. We like to do it organically. And join us every Tuesday at 8:30. Like I said, it's a fan first perspective. So if you want your voice heard, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it here, and we're gonna share your thoughts. Love you guys. Wouldn't be doing this without you. Go Bills.
Go Bills indeed again. Scott looks like Riley Green. Rocket. LOL. Oh yeah. Do it. I think it could grow on Al, dude. I think she's cool. She's fresh. She's hip, dude. I think she could do it.
She's down with it. She's jiggy with it.
We're almost at 1,300 viewers, and we went way, way over. But since RT was on this show and there was a super long overtime, I guess that it's fine. God damn it. I want to tell you guys, next week, we are going to do our schedule reaction show. Also, our 2 Fruggen early record prediction. We're going wins and losses. It's going to be a great time. We'll do the same deal, man. You guys hit it up in the comments and we'll add yours to it. It'll be a great time. It's always good hanging out in the off season. I mean, like I said, almost 1,300 viewers live right now. It's awesome. We're all just trying to get through, man. This is the little bit of news and excitement that we get to hold on to for like a couple weeks before it just kind of like this is deflate gate right now, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna get real boring, but we're gonna do our damnedest to make it fun and come hang out, tell your friends. It's a great time, man. It's a great time. And we got Mr. Don Beebe coming up in a couple weeks here, I think, too. And we got shit going on all the time. So
Yes, we do.
Let's do that. To end this, man, big up to Xander Lamb getting into Anderson, our guy. Maybe we'll get the Lambs on again, talk a little bit about that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
What's going on? He has absolutely murdered it in the comments. 1302, by the way. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're part of the Buff Fan Base Network. Super proud to be. And sponsored by 26 Shirts. Go to 26 Shirts. Give them all your money. They'll do great things with it. I promise you. Over $2 million raised for local Western New York families in need. Awesome. You guys are killers, man. I said it once. I said it a million times. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go